Hello, and thank you very much for the very kind introduction. What we're going to cover today is three things overall. We'll speak through the logical era, the era that's now emerging. We'll unveil for the first time, so this is an exclusive for The Economist event, our roadmap, and we'll speak through how we're going to reach that fault-tolerant era. And then lastly, we'll go through some of the challenges that we face, but we as an industry face more generally. I don't know if there'll be time for questions at the end, but we'll see how fast we can get through this. If we go to the next slide. Oh, thank you very much. Brilliant. Okay, as was introduced, I'm Gerald Mullally. I'm interim CEO at OQC. Overall, our industry is changing and a new era is emerging. We are leaving the physical era and we're entering a logical one. This involves a shift from logical or from physical qubits to delivering measurable value through logical qubits. During the physical era, it wasn't actually always the case that as we scaled our systems, they actually increased in performance. In many cases, they actually got worse rather than better. We have now entered the logical era. Logical or error-corrected qubits, essential for coherent quantum operations and, importantly, real workloads, are now at the forefront. In this era, a simpler, more complete framework for assessing the performance of our quantum computers is now emerging. One that's based on three quite simple but very important factors: speed, quality, and scale. Let's take speed. In classical computing, speed is one of the defining characteristics of performance. And in the logical era, it will be exactly the same for quantum. In addition, when we look at something like speed, customers are going to demand, as they do in classical compute, instantaneous or rapid results. Second is quality. In this logical era, this refers to how efficiently physical qubits are produced, or how logical qubits are produced from our physical qubits. The lower this resource overhead between physical and logical, in other words, the lower the ratio, the more feasible to deliver commercially useful performance. And third is scale. This is the ability to integrate a large number of physical qubits on a single chip in a single system in a single commercially accessible location. Speed, quality, and scale. Market leadership will belong to those that can master all three. Now, as an industry, if we reach these milestones of mega, giga, and tera quantum operations, the logical era will deliver tens, if not hundreds of billions in value. The logical era is the commercial era. Now, at OQC, our mission is clear: to lead the logical era and build a quantum-accelerated future. Today, I'll introduce OQC's architecture, but also our roadmap, what is for us the fastest path to commercial advantage in the logical era. That's a beautiful slide. In Oxford, one idea sparked a new path. Our founder and now Chief Scientific Officer, Dr. Peter Leak, developed the coaxmon. This is the foundation of what we believe is the logical era's architecture. Built on superconducting circuits, the industry's most proven modality, our platform has enabled a series of firsts. The first commercially available quantum computer in the UK, the first quantum compute as a service company in Europe, the first company in the world to integrate quantum directly into commercial data centers, and we are now on to our fourth generation of system, a track record of success. Our architecture has been engineered from the outset for this logical era: speed, quality, and scale. Let's take each of them in turn. Speed, we've achieved the fastest 2-qubit gate speed ever benchmarked, 25 nanoseconds, and importantly, at no trade-off with quality, 99.8% 2-qubit fidelity. This performance is 1,000 times faster than other modalities and sets a benchmark for the industry. For our customers in sectors like financial services, where speed defines competitive edge, this type of advantage could be decisive. The second is quality. Our architecture delivers a logical, error-corrected qubit with industry-leading efficiency. We have a 1-to-1 resource ratio where each logical qubit occupies the same space as each physical one. This dramatically reduces overhead and creates a clear path to commercially viable quantum compute. And finally, scale. As you can see on screen, on a single 300 millimeter wafer, our architecture enables 50,000 logical qubits. That's trillions of quantum operations from a single wafer in a single system in a single data center cage. For OQC in the logical era, there is no need for networked quantum computers. Speed, quality, and scale. Importantly, these aren't trade-offs. They're engineered at our core. An architecture that enables us to scale step by step to commercial advantage. I need to go. Next slide. Perfect. And here's our roadmap. A credible roadmap is measured not by promises, but by generations delivered. OQC has a proven track record. 3 generations of quantum systems, Sophia, Lucy, and Toshiko, each delivering improvements in performance and reliability. Toshiko is live in London and in Tokyo in enterprise data centers integrated with HPC. But it is OQC Genesis that enters the logical era. 16 logical qubits, each logical qubit fitting in the same footprint as each physical qubit. A system capable of running thousands of quantum operations, a kiloQuop system. Today, I'm also delighted to announce that OQC Genesis will be the first quantum computer ever deployed to New York City. Ultra-low latency quantum compute directly to Wall Street. In 2028, we will launch OQC Titan, the first quantum system of the commercial era. With 200 logical qubits delivering millions of quantum operations, OQC Titan will target sectors that are first to realize commercial advantage. Finance for fraud detection and arbitrage, security and defense for threat detection and vulnerability analysis. That's why OQC is developing optimized compute for these sectors and is already partnering with industry leaders across those finance, security, and defense. By 2031, we'll deliver OQC Chronos, scaling to 5,000 logical qubits and billions of operations. Again, for the finance sector, and it's great to have Philip on afterwards talking more about finance, Chronos will redefine applications such as derivative pricing and portfolio hedging, as well as enhancing sensitive capabilities in security and in defense. By 2034, we will deliver OQC Aeon, reaching 50,000 logical qubits and trillions of quantum operations, a single wafer, a single system, and a single data center cage. Aeon has the potential at 50,000 logical qubits and trillions of quantum operations of unlocking entirely new categories of economic value. This is the OQC roadmap from proven delivery to future advantage. Okay, to go through some of the challenges overall, our focus on the development of our core technology is necessary, but it isn't sufficient. If quantum computing is not usable and is not accessible, it won't be commercially viable. First, usability. Today, adoption in the market is still limited to specialists. Only a small percentage of companies have any employee who's able to explore quantum. Quantum computing becomes commercially viable only when usable as part of enterprise workflows and only if integrated with them. Today, we're not just entering into a logical era, we're also entering into an agentic one. As AI agents autonomously orchestrate enterprise workflows, quantum compute platforms can be and must be designed to integrate with them. Second is accessibility. Currently, quantum systems remain confined to research labs, falling short of enterprise standards for security, sovereignty, and integration. And that's why OQC led the market to deploy quantum compute directly into commercial data centers, enabling corporates to access quantum within their own secure digital infrastructures. Our systems are embedded in London and in Tokyo, and soon in New York, positioning quantum capability at the core of economic and strategic influence. But this is not about presence. This is really about readiness. As outlined today, that readiness is grounded in 3 areas for OQC. Number 1, we are sharply focused on developing optimized compute for the applications and the sectors that are going to see commercial advantage first. That's in finance, in security, and in defense. Number 2, we have a market-leading architecture delivering speed, quality, and scale advantages today, but hopefully, as you've seen, a very clear path to 50,000 logical qubits and trillions of quantum operations that will unlock new categories of economic value. That will be a single wafer, a single system, and a single data center cage. And finally, we are building the infrastructure needed for adoption, directly integrating into data centers in the world's most important financial and strategic locations. These are the 3 areas directly supporting our mission to build a quantum-accelerated future and to really unlock the value that exists in the logical era. For the UK, given we're at the Economist event, this is more than just quantum systems. What is being built by OQC, but also by pioneering British quantum computing companies. This is the foundation of a sovereign infrastructure and the future of global advantage. And we look forward to partnering with our industry colleagues, with academia, and importantly with government to ensure that the UK continues to lead into the future. Thank you very much.